Hey, what is going on everybody? My name is Insomnia Campbell and welcome to the Regional Dialect Challenge. This is a bit of fun that CrystalFissure and Nintendo Gen 64 whipped up. Fun fact actually about this whole thing. Al Malloy, months ago during one of the last Spyro ISGP tournaments, actually got myself and Charm Sky to do a accent comparison, which is pretty much what this challenge is. It's a bit of fun. There's a few words that I just need to go over and some questions to answer, and it's just like a compare accents and have a bit of fun with your mates and stuff. Shout out to my boy SpyroJonathan for nominating me. I'll leave a link in the description below for you to go check out his channel as well. He's a lad, he's very cool. So the way I'll do it is I'll go through, say all the words, and then I'll tag 5 people who I recommend should do it as well, and then you can do it if you want to. You don't have to. Anyone can participate. The more the merrier, you know. It's just one of those cool fun things. And then after I've tagged 5 people, or nominated 5 people I should say, I'll go over the questions. Now the reason why I'm doing it that way is because I feel like some of the questions have answers to them which could be, I suppose, affected, I guess. Can be influenced, I think the word is what I was looking for. Yeah, it can be influenced by other people's answers. So I thought I'd give people the chance to pause the video, give their own answer, and then come back to it, I suppose. Or it doesn't really matter. But anyway, let's just jump into it. Let's not put too much thought into it. Also, you might be wondering what's up with my background. It's all white. It's a wall. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll explain it later at some point, probably. So the first word here is aunt. Auntie. Well, I guess a lot of people would say aunt, aunt. Second word is route. That's how I pronounce it. You can say root and route. There's a few that are like interchangeable that you can chop and change based on the sentence, I suppose. The next word is wash. Wash your body. Oil, as in like, you know, in your car. Theatre, going to the theatre. Iron man. Salmon, gonna catch and cook some salmon. Caramel, gonna, you know, go to the store and buy some caramel chocolate. Love caramel actually, it's just amazing. Best thing ever. Fire and water. Sure. Now this next one, data or data, I use interchangeably as well. I think I say data more than I say data. Like I'll go like, hey, can you go check the data logs? I don't know how I'd say data. I said something the other day and I said data instead. So it really depends. Going back, I just realized I missed this word, but it is ruin. Crayon, box of crayons. Toilet, gotta go to the toilet. New Orleans. Pecan pie. I think some people say pecan, both. I don't know how else you say both. Or both. Both of us. I have no idea. Again, this is why it's so much fun, because you can like watch other people's videos and it's really just it's a trip, really. It's a whole experience, because there are so many different ways of saying stuff. And even if you compare like some people from the same region, like say 2 people from Canada, you're exposed your entire life to many other accents, so you actually end up with like a mixed accent, even though you're from the same place. So one of you sounds very different, even though you've grown up in the same area. It also depends on who you interact with. Like my wife, for example, she grew up all over the place, and she has a very displaced accent. A lot of people go up to her and go, I have no idea where you're from. I usually can pick an accent from like a mile away, but I've got no clue. It's because she doesn't really have one. She's got her own. So that's cool. Next word is again, and then probably spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon. How else would you say coupon? Would you say coupon? Well, how about lawyer? Liar, you gotta go talk to your liar, I suppose. I don't know. Mayonnaise, love mayonnaise. Fun fact about mayonnaise, actually I hated mayonnaise for years, because growing up as a kid, there were some other kids that I grew up with who would after school, take the mayonnaise out of the fridge, get a spoon, a dessert spoon, sit on the middle of the floor and just eat it. And I was just so grossed out by that. I hated mayonnaise for years. It just disgusts me. Now I love it. Now that is just amazing. Next word up is syrup. And then you have pajamas. And lucky last, court. So those are all of the words. Now I'm going to nominate 5 people. This actually took me a bit of thinking, so I was like, I don't really know all that many people who would possibly be willing to do it. but I finally came up with the list. So first person on the list is Neiman, Moscow Gaming, Cameo Domenio, Iker, and Marcus Terry Bedford. I'm not sure if Marcus has been nominated. He quite possibly has, but I'm not sure. So I got Marcus in there, just in case. So yeah, I really apologize to everyone who I've just nominated, but I did speak to some people beforehand who are definitely keen to do it, so I'll be linking their respective channels in the description, so look out for their videos if they do it. It's going to be really cool. And they're also like from all over the show. Cotote is from New Zealand as well, so that will be interesting to see if we have similar accents like I was talking about before, come from the same place but slightly different. Iker, Moscow and Neiman are from very different places. I don't think anyone, any of the videos that I've seen up to a particular point have been from these particular places. I don't want to say just in case they want to, you know, keep that private. But yeah, there's lots of variety in these 5 people, so really excited to see your response. Anyway, question time, ding 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 ding, question time. First question is, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I suppose you just call it TPing, right? Like it's easier than saying toilet papering because you like egg a house, and you toilet paper a house, but you just TP because it's just fast and it rolls off the tongue better. What is the bug that when you touch it curls into a ball? I actually have not much of an idea of what this question is asking or what it's referring to, but I think it's talking about a pill bug, which is the technical word for it. I think it's a pill bug. It's a tiny little thing. Yeah, I don't know if we have a word for that in New Zealand, like a particular name for it. I suppose you just call it the roly-poly bug. I don't know. Not really sure about that one, sorry. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? Soda. We call it soda or fizzy. You quite often hear it called fizzy. I know some people call it pop. Some people call it juice, which actually really annoys me. My wife used to call it juice. I'm like, it's not juice, it's fizzy. Stop that. But now I kind of call it juice as well. I'll catch myself calling, I'll say juice, the fizzy juice, yeah. So I've kind of mixed it in. But yeah, now we call it fizzy or soda. What do you call gym shoes? I know, just shoes, I guess. Put on your shoes, we're going to the gym. Oh, okay, I'll just go grab my gym shoes. I suppose if you got like particular like expensive footwear, you might call them sneakers or something, depending on what kind of gym activity you're doing. Not really sure, just shoes. What do you say to address a group of people? I say, all of you. Yo, my homies. Sup, y'all. Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora whānau. Any of the above will do, I suppose, will suffice. Learning something today. Kia ora is like a good greeting, like hello, hope you're doing well kind of thing. A greeting, wishing good health is probably like the best way to define kia ora. So there you go, you learned some Maori today. That's awesome. We're doing ourselves an education. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? First, I had no idea what it meant by oval-shaped body, but then extremely long legs. I'm guessing it's a daddy long legs. A lot of people call them house spiders. I'm pretty sure they're like one of the most poisonous spiders in the world, but because their fangs are so tiny and our skin is so thick, they can't penetrate into our blood work, so it doesn't actually have an effect on us. But I'm pretty sure if it's what I'm thinking of, daddy long legs is what we'd refer to them as. What do you call your grandparents? I have different names for individual grandparents. I call some of them grandpa, granddad, grandma, grandmother. In Māori we'd call them tupuna, which is grandparent. So there's another Māori word for you. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? Call them a trolley, your grocery cart, grocery trolley, shopping cart, shopping trolley. Just trolley. Having trouble with the trolley, eh? Yes, I am actually. The wheels are broken and it's beginning to annoy me. What do you call it when the rain falls while the sun is shining? Just another day in New Zealand, really. Kidding. We call it the devil's beating his wife. Kidding. Also, that's another joke. I don't know. Yeah. I don't really think we have a name for it. Another Day in New Zealand is genuinely probably the most accurate name you could call for it. And apparently devil beating his wife is an actual term for that, which is really weird. I don't understand how, but like, I guess it's like the devil has a wife? I didn't know that. It's like, well, it can rain when it's sunny? I didn't know that. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, what is the thing you change the TV channel with? Remote. We call it a remote. Sometimes you call it like controller or the control, but most typically you call it a TV remote. So yeah. Okay, well there you have it. That is all of the words and all of the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a lot of fun. And again, if I didn't nominate you and you're watching this video and you'd like to do it yourself, by all means, do it. Jump on the bandwagon. The more, the merrier. And the more further outreach this kind of challenge can get, I think, you know, the more we can learn, because it's a small little thing, but it's a lot of fun, and it like brings people closer together, I suppose. You can learn a lot about different cultures and just through the way we talk, which is pretty cool, I think. So yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video that I do. Until then, have a good day, have a good night, bye bye.